Fly ball hit well as it sends Holt back, watches it go. Home run for the Crimson and White. Alexis Papello with the second homer for Bama today as they take a 6-0 lead. 2-0. Ripped into left field and past the left fielder Hart. Rounding third, Flamia as she'll come home to score. That's a solid rope by Antonia Henderson. Roadrunners look for their first ever 3-game sweep of UAB in Birmingham, as they're also looking for their first sweep against the Blazers since 2019 as far as a 3-game weekend series. It's the Blazers and the Roadrunners from the Magic City of Birmingham. A happy game day here on ESPN. James Hardy with you as UTSA already a productive weekend as they've secured the series with 2 wins, one on Friday and Saturday. Infield in to try and keep the game going. Flared into right, and that'll walk it off for the green and gold as Shira a 4-hit game today. Also 3 RBIs as J.C. Holt scores from third, and UAB run rules UTSA to close out the weekend 14-6. When you talk about coaching in the SEC, the first pick as far as the Mount Rushmore of SEC softball coaches, Patrick Murphy, 28 seasons, but he's been involved either as an assistant or a head coach for all 30 of Alabama's seasons, as just a couple weeks ago picked up his 500th career SEC victory down at Auburn. That's lined into right field, and that'll go all the way to the wall for Jenna Young. Young, a first pitch double on a solid line drive to get the Crimson Tide off to a positive start here in the second. We'll take another look.
You're going to see her go down and get a pitch that obviously is something she really likes. She drops the bat head on it. And one of the things Coach Murphy said going into this game was he wanted his hitters to swing at good pitches. And good pitch for this kid may not be the same good pitch for that kid. You can tell that's something Young liked there, and she jumped all over.
Audrey Van de Griff grounds this one. Nice play on a tricky hop by Bennett as she'll retire Van de Griff. But Alabama, a quality out, though, to send Young over to third.
Yeah, that's what you need there out of the lefty. You're looking for a productive at-bat, and the productive out is something on the ground to the right side, and that's what you're going to get right here. She sees something she can handle and drive it to the right side. Tricky play, nice play by Charlie Bennett there, but she does successfully move the runner 60 feet closer to scoring.
Salem Hawkins, an RBI opportunity. Takes an off-speed pitch down and away. Hawkins out of Phoenix, Arizona. 4 homers and 26 RBIs coming into the week. Russell comes home. High fly ball should get the run home as Shira slows down and makes the catch. Tagging and scoring is Young as Alabama gets on the board first. Solid job that time by Alabama of getting the leadoff batter aboard into scoring position, and then just no mistakes softballs they're able to capitalize and take the early lead.
Yeah, that's just good softball. You get a leadoff double, you have a productive out to get to the third. You hit a deep fly ball and able to sack her in. So that's just they used to call that tic-tac-toe textbook.
Abby Dukeshire hit by the pitch. Grace might have sounded like it went off the elbow guard as the inning remains alive here in the second. We'll take another look at this pitch that just does come in and hit that front of the elbow. Number 8 batter in the order and the 5th in the inning, Anna Roman. Roman 33 out of 105 this season. Lays off for ball 1.
If you're Caitlin Russell right here, you really just need to take a deep breath. You gave up a run, but it's a skinny number, as we used to call it. That's a skinny number out there. That's just textbook softball. You had to score at least 1 to win anyway. So, take a breath, get back to doing what you need to do.
Still very early on for the Blazers as the count now 2 balls and no strikes.
And Caitlin's a veteran. She knows that. She knows that.
Anna Roman, one of 3 Crimson Tide batters with double-digit homers coming into the game. 11 homers for the left-handed batting right fielder. Swing and a miss as that gets away enough from Henderson, and I think also that Dukeshire was going on the pitch.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a hit and run. That was a changeup or an off-speed that was going to miss pretty badly low, and I'm sure she recognized that, but maybe due to a hit and run situation, she had to take a swing at it. I'm not sure there, but normally I don't think she would have taken a swing at that.
Another RBI opportunity for Roman. That's grounded, and a nice play by Bennett. Throws from the knees in time. A stylish way to end the top of the second inning for Charlie Bennett. But Alabama scores first, a run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left in scoring position. A couple of nice plays by Charlie Bennett here in the second, including robbing an RBI single from Roman. As we go to the bottom of the second inning, Alabama 1 and UAB nothing. There you see Old Glory whipping in the wind today, about a 10 to 15 mile per hour breeze on a cool Sunday afternoon here in mid-April. One of the last cool spells we'll have probably until October in the deep south. That's hit down the line and foul. More than enough home run distance for Mundine, but just a little bit out in front. Samantha Mundine, 4 homers and 23 RBIs this year. 41 out of 140 coming into today. Takes down and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Mundine has hit safely in both games here in the series. An RBI double in extra innings as part of a 2-for-4 effort on Friday. Gets ahead in the count. And then yesterday, Roadrunners center fielder, 1-for-4. Hannah Cole a scoreless inning as she stranded a couple of Roadrunners in the first. Downstairs, 3 balls and 1 strike. And the Blazers doing something that they've struggled throughout the season, and that's cashing in with runners on base. A huge bases-loaded 2-out, 2-run single by Kylie Collette. The capper in a 3-run inning as that's smashed into right field. That has a chance and way out of here. Samantha Mundine able to tee off on Hannah Cole. And she gets UTSA on the board with a leadoff solo homer. No doubt about that as that cleared the protective netting in the right field parking lot. I'll take another look. Above home plate, right down the middle. And just like teeing off on the first hole, and look out, pickup truck there in right field. Hopefully not one of our crew that had a truck parked there in home run range. Katia Reyes, she had a key 3-run homer to give UTSA their first lead on Friday. That was about the same spot as well that Mundine just hit her home run. Reyes a career high 5 RBIs on Friday. Also a season high as she takes strike 2 call. Mundine now up to 5 homers and 24 RBIs. Cole winds and fires. Called strike 3. That's a great response by Cole after giving up a solo homer, able to get Reyes good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Both strikeouts recorded today by Hannah Cole have been of the looking variety. Matlock struck out looking with 2 runners aboard in the first inning, and now Madison Hornback, the third baseman, her first at bat. Fly ball. Olivia Tyndall judges the wind very well. 2 down. With a stiff breeze today, might give a few tricks to the outfielders for both teams, but Olivia Tyndall so far a very solid stretch of softball, definitely earning some more playing time coming down the home stretch of the regular season. And I'm very much in position to be a regular contributor for 2027. Madison Linton has hit safely in both games this weekend. 11 of 48 so far this year. No homers and 6 RBIs. pinch hit single in extra innings and scored a run on Friday. Off into the bat, 1 ball and 1 strike. Charlie Bennett leads off the bottom of the second for UAB. Sun trying to come out on this Sunday afternoon. Have a couple of pleasant days here in Birmingham before it starts to warm back up on Tuesday. Called strike on the changeup. Solid command shown by Hannah Cole through almost 2 innings. Giving up 3 hits and a run. But has also struck out 2. 1 strike away from what would be her 3rd. Swing and a miss at the drop ball. Little cleanup for Henderson and Wilkins for the putout. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. A couple strikeouts for Hannah Cole. Also a solo shot, a no-doubter for Samantha Mundine. Look at that follow through here, and you know that's out of the ballpark. Into the parking lot as we go to the bottom of the second inning. It's UAB 3, UTSA 1.